All I can say is that this is where it all began. It's unbelievable. The players who started playing here while playing for Mamelodi Sundowns Football Club were not being paid. The owners, the two doctors and the businessmen went to their schools and made sure that they talked to the teachers, the principal and their parents to say that we will take them to school as long as they play good football and they play for us. And I spoke to one legend who's with us, who's going to speak on that note to say, were you being paid or not? He says, no, we were not paid. We were promised to be taken care of at school, and which is what the previous owners did. I can say I'm proud because the parents of these boys allowed the boys to come and play, knowing that they are not going to be paid, knowing that they will be taken care of at school, but there's no actual money that they will get. But I'm also saddened when I look at the stadium to say, this is where it all began. This is where the arrogancy of players, this is where the kind of players that came and passed and Sundowns. It's not only what you see at Sundowns. This is a continuation of what was happening from the beginning. These players who came to Sundowns, the coaches who came to Sundowns, were not ordinary players, were not ordinary coaches. All these people put together, they left something that made Sundowns to become the number one in the continent. We are the number one, of course, that we know and everybody knows. But all I can say is that it's everybody's effort that made it possible for Sundowns to be number one. HM Pitje Stadium is in the heart of Mamelodi Township. All those who come from Mamelodi East, Mamelodi West will walk down to the stadium. They don't need a taxi. You don't need to get into a taxi to come here. In the past, this was happening. When Sundowns play, when Mamelodi Sundowns play, people will come from all over the community to buy tickets early as 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and go back home, relax because they've got their tickets. Now from 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, they'll start walking to the stadium because now that's the time when we used to have what we call curtain raisers, school boys who will come and play before the main games. People will come to watch them play. Those were the boys that were picked also by the coaches of the senior teams to make sure that they also end up playing into the senior team. And if you look around Mamelodi, you will see that in all the streets near the stadium, there's a tavern in most of the houses. People were making money. When Sundowns was playing, everybody was making money. All the taverners were making money. All the shebeens were making money. All the spazas were making money. All the shops were making money. Everybody, it was a money-making machine for everybody who lives in Mamelodi. If you don't make your money when Sundowns play, you would never make money again, because this is the only time where you can get a lot of people together on a day and happy. And when Sundowns win, then it's a bonus. Nobody's going to go to sleep. If we play on a Saturday, we're going to boogie until Monday morning when people go to work, because everybody's excited. This is the first team that made people happy at Mamelodi, because the owners made it possible for the community to feel like this is their team, to own it, to say this is our team, we're going to own it, we're going to make it our team, and we're going to give it our support. And this is what happened. They gave Mamelodi Sundowns support, and they made it their team. Up to now, Mamelodi Sundowns is being like in the hearts of the people. But it's not a Mamelodi Sundowns team. It's everybody's team. Everybody who loves the team, everybody who supports the team, it's your team. We say, as long as you love Mamelodi Sundowns, you own it. But the community of Mamelodi Sundowns played a major role in making sure that Mamelodi Sundowns becomes what it is today. Mamelodi Sundowns played here at HM Pitje Stadium. The capacity was 19 to 20,000. Now, some of the games were played during the week and there were no floodlight. So when we play during the week and without having floodlight, we'd play on a Wednesday, say 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it was very problematic for people who are working, who are Sundowns supporters. We have a big motor company just about 2 kilometers out of Mamelodi. Now, people used to stay away from work and get, like doctors' letters because they want to come watch Sundowns play. Now, I went to this company and I spoke to the bosses. I told them, like, now listen, your guys don't come to work. They want to come watch Sundowns play. And you know for a fact that they are Sundowns supporters. They sing Sundowns songs at work. They do everything. They come with Sundowns gear at work. So let's work out a plan. And then they said, what is your plan? I said, the plan is allow them to come and watch the game on Wednesdays, and then they will work to cover up for those hours that you gave them when Sundowns play. Then we agreed. So each and every time when Sundowns play, people will be given off from 2 to the following day. From 2 because the game started at 3. From 2 they will come to the game, but starting from the Thursday, Friday, they will work overtime to catch up with the hours that they were given to them. So this stadium, there's never a time, we don't know at HM Pitje what is prime time. We were dictating prime time. You can say Mamelodi Sundowns playing at HM Pitje 9 o'clock in the morning and against so-and-so, this stadium will still be packed. So we didn't know what prime time is, because whenever we played, the stadium was packed. It was enjoyable, exciting, and all I can say is that the people loved to watch Mamelodi Sundowns play. Now, I don't know, I want to touch on why we're putting the Brazilians colors. We were wearing a blue and yellow, a green and yellow, nearly similar to what the Brazilians were wearing. Now, it was 1970, I think, Mexico World Cup. Brazil was mesmerizing all the teams in the World Cup, and they were playing the kind of football that everybody loved. Everybody will rush home to go watch these World Cup games. Now, the way they played, they made football look so easy that everybody said, I can play like Brazil. They don't sweat, they don't do this thing, the swagger, they do nice things when they have the ball. So there was this coach who was coaching Mamelodi Sundowns, who looked at them. Now, motivated by a lot of things, he started to practice what the Brazilians were doing. And by then, the Brazilians were in their squad. I think they had Pelé, Jairzinho, Tostão, Jason. Those were the cream of the Brazilian World Cup squad. And everybody were given nicknames from those players. And they started to play like the Brazilians. And then when Zola took over, he then, because of the excitement and the love of Brazil also, he went to buy the colors that looked exactly like the Brazilians' colors. That's why we changed from the colors that we were wearing into the Brazilian colors. Up to now, we are called Brazil, Mamelodi Sundowns, everything. All the names started after that because the colors were suited us and the play also suited us. This is HM Pitje Stadium, the home of Mamelodi Sundowns, the masters of Shushan and piano, Kabuyelo, Masandawan. All these nicknames make Sundowns what it is today.